Hi there. If we haven't met yet, my name is Amanda, and I work with coaches and creatives to help align the back end systems of their business so that they can spend less time on admin work and more time doing what they do best. So, one of the systems that I work heavily in is Dubsado. So, today I want to go over building a lead capture form in Dubsado and just a couple tips and tricks to keep in mind when you're doing so. Okay, so you'll see over here, this is just a mock account that I have for doing tutorials like this. When you're at your dashboard, you want to go over to the templates section on the left-hand side of your screen and select forms. Now, it does say lead capture right here on the furthest right-hand side. When I first joined Dubsado, I made the mistake of building a lead capture form under questionnaires. Questionnaires are not shareable. Questionnaires are meant to be a part of an already existing workflow, so they can't be sent individually by themselves. They need to happen as part of an existing workflow that's already in process. So if you need to send a form, if you want to embed it in your website, for example, to collect data from potential leads, potential clients, then you want to build it over in the lead capture section. Select the little plus button in the right-hand side and we'll start building out our information in the form here. So you'll see all of the information on the side that you want to put in. Some little tricks when you're building your form that you want to make sure that are in place is if you select, say, this here, this short fill-in field, first name, you want to make sure that it's a required field and that it actually maps to client first name. This is the part, this is the secret sauce which actually gathers the information for you. If you don't have it mapped to the client first name, last name, email, any of the information that you're gathering from them, it's not going to save it for you. So you'll have in this drop down menu all of the information that you can put in those short fill-in fields what you can collect from the person. So that's something to keep in mind when you're building your form. Under settings, we want to select no expiration if it is embedded into your website. The reason for this is it's going to expire if you pick a date and embed it in your website. You definitely don't want the form to expire. You want to always be able to gather the information from the client. In this drop-down menu here under default workflow, first you want to have a workflow built. So you want to know what happens, what do you want to happen once somebody fills out a lead capture form? Are you going to send them a thank you email? Are you going to send them a series of emails to help warm them up and nurture your new lead? So you can build your workflow out over on your templates. You'll see right here, workflow. So that's where you'll build your workflow out. So you can apply any kind of workflow right here, what you want to happen once the lead fills out the form. And this is just where you add your personalized message. And if you have, say, a landing page where you want to continue to sell or continue the conversation with the lead, you can redirect them here. So you just type in the address of where your landing page is, and it'll redirect the person after they fill out the form. And the project status. So another thing that you want to have in place before you embed your lead capture form into your website or wherever you're placing it, you want to have your funnels built out here. Under projects, you will see these are the funnels. So if you have a team that you work with, you can assign a team member to certain leads depending on where they fill out the form, which is very handy if you have a team that works for you. And you can also select the styling of the font. So you can pick the default styling, default size, whatever color you want it to be, and whatever you want the submit button to say. This is where, once you hit share, this is where you are going to you'll use this to embed into your website. So it will appear as the form right on your website. They don't have to navigate to any kind of alternate page. Everything is just laid out on your website directly. Or if you want to share, say, a link on your social media sites, for example, you can use this right here. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and I hope that helped in the beginning stages of building your lead capture form. Stay tuned for more tips and tricks on Dubsado.